What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. I want to talk about a Morgan Stanley analyst talking about the crypto winter may be over soon. Some bad things came out about Bitcoin's Lightning Network. Lightning is Bitcoin's solution to increase its throughput. Pro XRP attorney John Deaton comments on that. And then some really good developments about ISO. And then also the Pakistani chief financial officer talking about their partnership with Ripple. So first off, let's see what they have to say. Global investment bank Morgan Stanley's Wealth Management Division published a report titled "Will Crypto Spring Ever Come?" Morgan Stanley analyst Denny Galindo outlined that there are 4 phases of crypto prices. The 4-year cryptocurrency cycle model responds roughly to the 4 seasons of the year. Just as a farmer avoids planting seeds in the winter or too late in the spring, crypto investors want to know when crypto spring has arrived to maximize their investment growing season, while stating that there have only been 3 crypto springs to date and acknowledging that there is still a lot to learn. He emphasized, quote, "Based on current data, signs indicate that the crypto winter may be in the past and that the crypto spring is likely on the horizon. In 200 days, guys, we have the next Bitcoin halving." He talks about that here. Galindo described the crypto spring as the period preceding each halving where the price of Bitcoin generally recovers from the cycle's low point, but investor interest tends to be weak. He pointed out that there have been 3 crypto winters since 2011 lasting about 13 months each. Historically, most of Bitcoin's gains come directly after a halving event, which is a supply shock for Bitcoin, and that occurs every 4 years. The next Bitcoin halving is in about 200 days, and it doesn't just ignite a bull run, but typically a few months after that, you do start to see a bull run. If you guys need a spot to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, great exchange. If you guys want to check out Uphold, there's a link in the video description below to get some XRP. So Bitcoin's Lightning Network, this is the thing that's going to increase Bitcoin's throughput massively. The head developer just resigned. One of the top Bitcoin developers recently discovered a massive security risk in the Lightning Network, which triggered him to announce his departure from the project. He claims there's intentional backdoors in the code that allow attackers to easily get full control. In a lot of ways, Bitcoin is spaghetti code, and that's another reason why I would argue that XRP will have a lot more success in the future in terms of cross-border payments, because 1, there's no company behind Bitcoin. There's a few developers, but compare it to Ripple, the centralization of the team, all of the different people working at Ripple, you don't see glitches like this happening on the XRP ledger. You don't see backdoors like this happening. Look at this right here, Ripple versus other coins. When compared to other leading cryptos, several features make Ripple stand out. Firstly, its transaction feeds are incredibly fast. While a Bitcoin transaction can take about 10 minutes to confirm, Ripple transactions are usually confirmed within seconds. Second, the cost of transacting in Ripple is significantly lower, making it more appealing for real-world usage. Moreover, while Bitcoin and other cryptos were created with a decentralized ethos, Ripple Labs holds the majority of the XRP tokens. In the crypto space, a lot of people point at Ripple holding half the token supply in escrow, and they say this is a bad thing. But when new clients come on to the XRP ledger, when they want to use on-demand liquidity, which as of last month, it's not called XRapid on-demand liquidity anymore, it has a new name. I'll show you that video in a second. But they need tokens to get onboarded. And so I see it as a positive that Ripple still has that in their escrow. This clip right here.
This was heading to the place and get strike and just people.
Absolutely heartbreaking stuff going on. I don't care what side you're on, whether it's Palestine or Israel, but no children should be dying. It's just heartbreaking to see these babies right here absolutely decimated from a bomb strike. Listen to this clip here from the Joe Rogan podcast. I found this very interesting.
There's no intrinsic value to this asset. And now it's starting to be priced appropriately. So it has what's Bitcoin at? 16,000? It has another 17,000 to go down.
Duh, really?
Yeah, there's no intrinsic value to this product.
And do you think that people have just inherently like lost faith in the idea behind crypto because of FTX?
Well,
and because of
it became an ideology, and whenever you invest based on an ideology, you're going to make some decisions that are a little divorced from math.
and what do you mean by ideology?
Well, the people who really like crypto are convinced that it's the currency of the future and that a decentralized ledger is the way to go, and that anything that is controlled by a government entity is by definition a negative, and if it's done by the private sector freely, it will be better. And that's just not how currency works. Currency is a method of exchange and a store of value. And for that, there has to be a degree of trust.
Big takeaway right there. Currency is a store of value and a unit of exchange. Something that Bitcoin, not a unit of exchange. You could argue it's a store of value, but there needs to be an element of trust. And Ripple has a massive amount of checks and balances built into the XRP ledger. Not only that, they have the private XRP ledger specifically for CBDCs. Moving forward, guys, take a listen to this clip. A lot of very interesting information.
Financial institutions, both traditional and otherwise, I think it opens up the dialogue so that you're starting to see more and more regulators understand that the genie can't be put back in the bottle. Even though that the genie can't be put back in the bottle. I
think it's important to look at the big picture for blockchain, and the genie is out of the bottle. Blockchain's in the market and is being applied to today's world. That's having a fairly big impact. And my view is there'll be a moderate to large impact. There'll be a moderate to large impact applying blockchain technology that's out and available off shelf to improve some of the processing that financial companies have today. But the big value is looking ahead to the point in time where the technology becomes mature enough to rethink and redefine how money is owned, moved and utilized. Some
of the more critical regulators and policymakers of the ecosystem have acknowledged that it's here to stay. They've started to talk about tokenization and the idea that blockchain and DLT is going to be used in the long term, and then getting.
So moving forward, guys, XRP whale addresses are at an all-time high. I talked about this in my video a few days ago. When you ever see Ripple whales buying or holding coins at all-time highs, that would reference what I would think is a positive thing. And you look at this, a lot of Twitter analysts say a lot of BS. Credible Crypto is one that's pretty accurate. Everyone's saying we're waiting for a monthly close over 30K to 32K. And it's big this week. An hour ago, the weekly candle for Bitcoin closed. And Bitcoin closed above all its key moving averages, the 20-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day moving average, which is good for all cryptos, right? When Bitcoin price goes up, it raises all ships. And right here, we have a peer-reviewed journal, Making a Ripple, cryptocurrencies participating in the ISO payment system for international transactions. It says, until recently, the ISO payment system preluded cryptocurrencies from participating. The release of the digital token identifier standard transformed that, allowing cryptos to be recognized as legitimate currencies under the ISO system. Cryptocurrencies accepted into the ISO system will gain the ability to be utilized in international transactions between financial institutions. As a result, ISO recognized cryptocurrencies will achieve higher trading volumes. And we know XRP is one of those ISO recognized cryptocurrencies, among a few others. Therefore, cryptocurrencies that participate in the ISO system will emerge from the cryptocurrency bubble. And the big thing about the ISO initiative is it's going live with a lot of banks in the next coming month, and I'll definitely be covering all that on this channel. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button. It gives me feedback, lets me know you enjoyed the content. If not, that's okay too. And drop some feedback or a comment in the comment section below, and I'll try to respond to all of those. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Have a great start to your week tomorrow. Until next time.